Today, you will work harder than...
New JCPS principal ended his first day on the job in jail.
Leroy Littles took the job as principal of Olmsted Academy North. But before even finishing his first day, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department arrested him. Littles is charged with an incident that took place on Christmas Day last year in Hillview. A man said he was leaving his home with his ex-girlfriend when her new boyfriend, Littles, arrived and began arguing with her. Littles then allegedly began to hit the man, leaving him with bruising and cuts around his face. A warrant for Leroy Littles' arrest was filed. He's charged with assault and terroristic threatening. More than 2 months later, on March 8th, JCPS announced Littles as its new principal for Olmsted Academy North.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit y'all another video. Hope y'all are having a very great day. Hope y'all are having a very great week also. My day is going absolutely stupendous. Big shout out to all the channel members, all subscribers, the other Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Kentucky by way of Louisville. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Kentucky. Everybody in the great city of Louisville. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep those stories coming. Now, before I start this story, I want to tell you a story about betrayal. Yes, I want to tell you a story about letdown. And also, I want to tell you about a story of how to let people go who don't mean a damn thing to you in your life. As in the case of this story right here, we have 44-year-old, yes, Leroy Littles. And damn, Leroy. And you already know with a name like Leroy, it's about to go down. Now, what took place is really so sad. And before I start this story, I want to say shame on the Louisville Police Department and shame on Leroy Little, I guess, ex-girlfriend now, and shame on the ex-boyfriend, because all this could have been avoided if Leroy girlfriend slash ex-girlfriend would have kept that hungry cookie to herself. And it's always a damn cookie getting men caught up ever since the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Ever since Samson and Delilah, men been getting caught up over cookie. Now, this incident took place on Christmas, yes. You might be saying, well, damn, Trey, that's kind of old now. But no, it's not. No, it's not. See, what happened, Leroy Little supposedly had a girlfriend, which slash ex-girlfriend probably by now. And evidently, Leroy was trying to get in contact with his girlfriend Christmas. So, as anybody else, you know, if you can't get somebody on the phone, well, guess what you're going to do? You're going to hop your butt in your car and do what? Drive over there. That's exactly what Leroy did. Now, upon when Leroy got to the home, Leroy noticed his girlfriend and also the ex-boyfriend. There's always a damn ex in the picture too, huh? Yeah, the ex-boyfriend and his so-called girlfriend were leaving the house in a hurry together. And Leroy approached him and pretty much beat the ex-boyfriend up, beat him to pieces out there. Said Leroy was hitting that boy every which way but loose. Hit him all up under his feet. How in the hell do you get knots on the bottom of your feet? But anyway, Leroy Little whooped the man butt, and lo and behold, yes. Lo and behold, a few months later, right when Leroy was starting his first day at the job, in his 2 days you do not want to get fired on. And what's that? Some of y'all might be looking around like, Trey, what 2 days are those? That's your day off, and also your first day on the job. Those are the worst 2 days to get fired. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, Leroy was set to start his first day at work just yesterday at Olmsted Academy North in Louisville. And guess what? The police was waiting for him. They had a warrant for Leroy's arrest. And shame on the Louisville Police Department. That's why I said shame on them in the beginning of the video. Because guess what? I'm sure you all got Leroy Little's address. I'm sure Leroy Little went around there ducking and dodging and sleeping from pillar to post, sleeping at different people's homes, trying to avoid you all. So you could have been came and saved this warrant. But guess what you do? You wait right to Leroy Little about to start his job at the school. First day as principal at a middle school, they got a big sign out front, you know what I'm saying, letting the police know, yeah, Leroy Little will be here today. Guess what? The police sitting right there in the parking lot waiting on Leroy. So upon Leroy Little going to the school just a few hours later, guess what? The police came in there with a warrant, and that's where you had his picture, and that's where you have an arrest. Anyway, we'll break the rest down, so I read a snippet from this story. I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story, and I am going to give my opinion, all of it. Surely, as we go, Kentucky middle school principal arrested first day on the damn job. And like I told you all just a few minutes ago, the worst 2 days to be fired is your day off and also your first day on the job, because they fire you on your day off, chances is you were stealing. And also, if they fire you on your first day on the job, chances are you was doing something strange. But I bet you all thought when you first read this title, Leroy messing with them kids. No, we ain't gonna put that on Leroy. Leroy whooped somebody But that's what he done. Anyway, now a Kentucky middle school principal was arrested Monday, just yesterday, on his first day on the job, according to the local reports, not the Trey King show. Because one thing about the Trey King show, as you all may know by now, after going on almost 7 years, yes, 7 years, is that we don't lie, we do not speculate, we speak number what? Facts all day. Every day, like my people in St. Louis say. Anyway, now Leroy Little's 44 years old. I'm not going to make fun of Leroy's age because Leroy look like he about that life. And I'm hella light-skinned, so I don't want nobody whooping my butt. I come up here, do a video looking like an LGBTQRS EYZ flag. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. Anyway, Leroy Little's 44 years old, started work on Monday as the principal at Olmsted Academy North in Louisville. A welcome Principal Little's sign was placed in front of the school, according to the news report. And that what gave him away right there. I mean, the whole school told on Leroy. Imagine that. You go in there trying to change the school like you Joe Clark.
I want every door in this school chained and locked. All of them. Yes, sir.
Off of Lean On Me or something, you know what I'm saying, called Batman or whatever. Now, imagine if you go in there trying to make a difference in this school, and then as soon as you get to work, you got your suit on, and you already know Leroy has some good cologne on, probably has some Jimmy shoe on, some Chanel number 9. I got that too. Anyway, but you already know Leroy had his briefcase in his hand and everything, and guess what? The police waiting right there in the lobby with some handcuffs. A damn shame. All over a hungry heifer cookie, just like that. Anyway, now Littles was taken into custody over a December 25th, 2022 incident that took place. And that incident happened to be domestic violence. Now, I noticed they said that he whooped the ex-boyfriend, but domestic violence. So is domestic violence men and men fighting, or is it men and women fighting? Because the last time I checked, I don't think he jumped on a girlfriend. And also, let me tell you all this. If you got a cheating spouse, no matter if it's your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, or wife, guess what? If they cheating on you, the last thing you should do is do what? Get mad at the other person they were cheating with. Unless that person is your brother or your cousin or your sister, something like that. Even worse, your mama and your daddy. Now, if my daddy gets some of that cookie, I'm just going to high five him. We'll keep it in the family. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Look, you got to stop getting mad at other people just because your partner, your spouse, your concubine, your booty buddy, your cuddy buddy, whatever the hell you want to call them, just because they want to be with somebody else. Don't get mad at the other person and be like Leroy and risk losing your job, risk being ridiculed, and also taking a risk of losing your life because some men will shoot the hell out of you trying to jump on them even if they are with your woman. Let's just be for real. Anyway, let's continue. Now, he was serving an arrest warrant at the school for 4th degree assault and 3rd degree terroristic threatening. Damn, Leroy. You know Leroy was out there talking cash money stuff. And you already know what a terroristic threat is. That means you tell somebody that you're going to put your foot yay deep in they ass. That's exactly what it means right there. Or you're going to come see them. Or better yet, like the new people say, you're going to pull up. And people better stop trying to pull up. I wish somebody would pull up at my damn house. I had a rascal tell me one time, even though I know he was playing, because he just don't know. He going to ask me, what's your location? Like he was, what's that dude name? See that song? Send me your location. Like he was Kali or Kali, whatever his damn name is. I'm like, boy, I don't play them games. You will see me when you see me. And them the worst people to mess with. Nobody gonna pull up outside so you could be waiting on me in a bush or somewhere with your partners. No, you will never, ever see it coming. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Now, a police report obtained by the news outlet said Leroy Little had arrived at his girlfriend's home. Why y'all keep saying his girlfriend's home? That was not Leroy's girlfriend. She is for the streets. You know what I'm saying? Stop saying that. Stop saying that, because if that was his girlfriend, guess what? She would have been with him on Christmas. And let me tell you this right here. If you have a spouse and your spouse is always leaving on holidays, especially Valentine's and Christmas, chances are, guess what? They got another boo, probably across town. But most people are a little smarter these days. They get somebody in the next city over. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, don't ask me how I know that, because I heard that from a birdie. Anyway, now let's continue. Now, a report from the news outlet said when Leroy Little had arrived at his girlfriend's home, she was seen leaving with an ex-boyfriend. So you already know she was trying to get the hell out of Dodge. But guess what? A little too damn late. You shouldn't have been cheating or whatnot, because you already know if that's your ex-boyfriend, and like I tell you all, we have a phrase on Trey King Show, your ex is your ex for a reason. You get what I'm saying? Once my door closed, it don't reopen. You know what I'm saying? Look at that door back there. It's been closed a long damn time. Anyway, now as Little began arguing with her, he allegedly assaulted the former boyfriend who had injuries to his face, in head, in bottom of his feet, and also his ass. Damn, Leroy. You put it on, old man, didn't you? But anyway, like I tell you all, stop getting mad at the other people. Now, unless approach my girlfriend, and really she wouldn't be my girlfriend, she cheating on me, but just say if my girlfriend was to do that, you know what I'm saying, and I approach her and she's with somebody else, I would not get mad at the guy, like, look, just stay out of it. It's not between me and you know what I'm saying? So I would make sure I would tell him, look, I don't have a problem with you. This is between me and her. Now, if he proceeds to get smart and get out of line, guess what? We're going to tear the club up like 3-6 Mafia back in the day. Anyway, let's close up. Now, after Leroy Little got through putting a pause on his girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, Leroy Little fled the scene just like a true gangster would. Anyway, now the victim reportedly has video of the alleged assault and gave it to the Bullitt County District Attorney's Office days after. Damn, you gonna be with the man's girlfriend on Christmas, and then, so who videotaped this ass whooping? That's what I want to know right there. Who videotaped that ass whooping? Chances are it was Leroy Little. Who? Girlfriend. That ain't your girlfriend, Leroy. Now, number one, she cheated on Christmas, and then she seen leaving the house with the ex-boyfriend, and then they got a videotape of this incident. Who took the damn videotape? Because guess what? The ex-boyfriend couldn't take the damn tape, because guess what? He was getting them paws put on him. So, unless you Superman, ain't no way you can videotape somebody while they whooping your ass. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, and now doing damage control, this is what the Olmsted North School District had to say. They said this right here. You may have seen or heard local media stories about allegations against Olmsted North Principal Leroy Little Sr. The charges are unrelated to JCPS. And thank them for putting that out there, because people will be running around saying Leroy Little was getting arrested at school for messing with children and whatnot. Leroy Little was messing with a grown-up, and that's whooping that grown-up butt for being with his girlfriend. But like I tell you all, look, you got to learn. You got to learn one day. In the wide words of Fantasia, if somebody don't want you no more, just tell them this right here. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. Tell them that part right there. And even though I slayed that verse right then, y'all already know she sound damn near like that sometimes, especially when she break that down. Anyway, tell them if they don't want you, then don't talk to you. Go ahead and free yourself. And guess what? Life will be better for me and also you. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If there's anything I may have missed or misinformed, which is not my true intent, please let me know in the comment section, or you can email me and we can talk about it more there. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your cheating ass family and friends, and also your co-workers, and hopefully they will change their ways. Till next time, you all stay blessed and have a great day, and keep it real. If you're going to claim to be with somebody, be with them. But also, if you catch them cheating on you, unless it's in your bed or your car, I can understand then. Don't hurt them. Just let them be. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? When that person try to come back to you, just shut the door in their face and turn your back and walk away. That's how you hurt them. You don't hurt them by going to war with them. You hurt them by turning your back on them and showing them, I don't need you. Anyway, you all take care. Love all of you. And guess what? I'm out.